Hey guys, missed you all. Hope you've been enjoying the little beginning of winter we've got going on here. And our library hasn't been open, unfortunately. I can't say for sure if it will be by the time you see this video. Actually, the video is showing on Friday, so we are going to be closed until at least this Friday. But stay tuned to find out when we're going to open because we really don't know just yet. But our website will keep you posted. Okay, so welcome to Storytime. Welcome everyone. Storytime has just begun. Welcome one, welcome all. Come on in, we'll have a ball. I hope you enjoyed our last Storytime that was all about animals getting ready for winter. And we're going to keep going with that and talk about what the animals actually do in winter. And there are lots more of them. So if you're an animal lover like me, I think you'll enjoy it. Winter is actually not my favorite season, but the books in winter are the best as far as I can see because those are my faves. Because there are a lot of really good books, really good stories about wintertime. And so today, like I said, we're going to do a little more wintry walks around the story time. So let's sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We're all here for story time. We clap and sing hello. We wave and say hello. We wave and say hello. We're all here for story time. We wave and say hello. So we nod and say hello. We nod and say hello. We're all here for story time. We nod and say hello. So hey, hi, Heidi ho. There are many ways to say hello. Hi, hello, and how do you do? I'm Miss Patty, and how are you? I hope you're all doing well and keeping warm now that winter has started. One more thing I want to tell you about before we get going on story time is we have a story walk going on outside of the library, seeing that we can't really do a whole lot inside these days in the library. So we have a little story, a picture book that is glued to our windows right outside the children's room. There's a little area where you can walk around and you can read a page of this storybook as you go along. And the book this month is The Gingerbread Boy. Getting right in with the theme for the holidays. So if you are looking to get out because you're feeling cooped up and you want to get a little cool, fresh air, come on over to the library, walk along the outside of the children's room and read the story. When you get to the end of the story, there's a nice little area where we have some pictures of little activities that you can do right along with the theme of the story that you just read. And while you're there, one adult in the group will be asked to sign our guest book online. And by doing that, they can enter your family or your group into a drawing. Every month we're going to give away something different. So come on down and get some really good physical exercise and exercise your brain by reading our story. And you might even possibly win a prize. So that would make it really worth coming out into the cold weather. So every month we'll have a different picture book out there for the story walk. So keep an eye out for what's going to be up next. Okay. All of that taken care of, let's get on with our story time. So we've got some more animals up here. Let's see who they are and what they do. And if we are out in the snow, which we have a little bit of outside now, we might see some of these guys. Let's see. There's something in the snow. What can it be? If it says, caw, caw, caw. What have I found? Ooh. Special type of bird that's really pretty and red. It's called a cardinal. Something else in the snow that I really can't see. Wonder what it's saying. Let's hear its funny sound. Howl, howl, howl. Ooh, what says howl? I think it is a what? Looks like a wolf out in the snow. Let's see. What else could I find? Something saying grrr, grrr, grrr with the big growl. I wonder what empty. Ah, a bear is what I found. Remember, they sleep all winter long. And what else is out there? Something going waddle, waddle, waddle. It is something that really likes wintertime and the ice and the snow. A penguin is what I see. Ah, these are just a few of the little guys that we might see in the winter. A little different from the animals we met last week, because there are a lot of them. Some of them stay awake all winter long. Some of them fly south like the birds, and some of them take a big long nap. Lots of different types of animals. And this one might be taking a little nap there. We'll learn about that in just a little bit. First, these guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little foxes lined up in a row. Little foxes, bushy tail and black nose. Little foxes in orange, white, and gray. Oh, I love these little foxes, and they just want to play. Just then, one little fox darted off into the trees. Now tell me, how many foxes do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4 little foxes, all lined up in a row. Little foxes, bushy tail, black nose. Little foxes, orange, white, and gray. I love these foxes, and they just want to play. Just then, one little fox started off into the trees. Swish, swish, swish. Now, how many do you see? 1, 2, 3 little foxes, lined up in a row with the bushy tails and the black nose. Little foxes. Oh, looks like just orange and white, no gray. They took off into the trees. I love these little foxes, and they just want to play. And just then, another one darted off into the trees, which left us 2 little foxes, all lined up in a little row, bushy tail, black nose, just an orange and a white. They just want to play. Then, little fox darted off into the trees. Now how many do we see? 1 little fox, orange, wearing glasses. He's just playing all alone. And just orange and a black nose. He's sitting there waiting to play. Just then he darted off into the trees. Now, no more little foxes that we can see. They like the winter too. Sometimes when they're all alone, they'll run around in the snow. What else do we have in the winter time, and what do they do? Some animals in winter. Let's see. Some of them. Some animals in winter sleep, sleep, sleep. We talked about the bears doing that. Some animals in winter sleep, sleep, sleep to stay warm. And others in the winter will, what will they do? But eat, eat, eat. And some animals in the winter will fly away, like these guys. Well, others, what do they do? Looks like this guy might want to sleep. And the snake that goes underground. Owl that might fly south. With the duck. And skunk. Goose. Ooh, what's that? Maybe a might be a gopher. And here's the wolf coming back. Ladybug. Probably goes way underground. And the frog. Turtle. Bat hanging upside down. And another bird flying away. Deer is getting plenty to eat to get ready for winter. So, the goose flies, the frog sleeps, the squirrel eats. The monarch flies. Snake sleeps. The deer eats. The duck flies. Ladybug sleeps. Rabbit eats. And what else? The robin flies. The wolf eats. And the gopher sleeps. So the animals do a lot of different things depending on what they are and where they live. So, very interesting animals, just to say a little bit something about all of them. And the next thing we've got that we can do before we read our books, look how interesting that looks. Take a nice peek at that cover. Kind of tells us what we think the story might be about. Use your imagination. Stop thinking what our story is going to be about. And before we get started with our book, we've got some woodland movement we can do. Since we're talking about animals, let's do what they do. Let's leap like a deer. And scamper like a chipmunk. Move pretty fast. Go around in a circle. All the way back. Up one way, up the other way, and back. That's what a chipmunk does. It scampers. Move backwards like a mole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backward steps. Hibernate like a bear. Roll up in a ball, close your eyes, and take a nap. Good night. Back up. Time to wake up. And go back to sleep. 2 naps. 3 naps. 4 naps. And 5. Back up. Hear the alarm going off. Time to wake up. Howl like a wolf. Ooh. 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 Tweet like a bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. What else can we do? Scurry like a mouse. Got a lot of little critters here today. They move pretty fast too. Fly like a flying squirrel. Raise your wings and flap them high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fly away, squirrel. And what have we got here? Walk like a bear. All 4s. Nice to see that our bear woke up. And a nice little walk through the snow. And whoops. Bear got away. Sneak around like a raccoon. Put your mask on. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Stand tall like a moose. Put your antlers on your head. Stretch up high. Moose, moose, moose. And turn your head like an owl. Well, we can't turn our heads all the way around like an owl, but we can turn the back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Loosen up your neck. Waddle like a groundhog. They come out in February. You look to see if they see their shadow to tell us how long winter's going to be. Waddle, waddle. Spray like a skunk. Out your tail. Inside and the other side. Inside and the other side. Give a good spray. And soar like a bat. Squeaky little bat. And pounce like a fox. Like the snow, remember. And bounce like a rabbit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Move slow like a porcupine. Really slow. And that's our deck of woodland animals. I hope we're all feeling good, stretched out, and ready for a rest. You can sit and listen to our story. Our story today is Woodland Dreams, written by Karen Jameson and illustrated by Marc Boutavant. And he drew the pictures. And I am reading it today with permission from Chronicle Books. I love the cover of this book. Very pretty, isn't it? We've got this guy curled up, fast asleep. Looks like all the fall leaves have fallen. We've got some holly and berries. And some blueberries. And look at this. Looks like it's in a cave, and on the outside is a little girl and a dog. Let's see what this is all about. Ooh, and here are some woods. Nice colorful woods. Woodland Dreams. Come home, big paws, berry picker, honey trickster. Shadows deepen in the glen. Lumber back inside your den. Look at this guy in his den. Come home, velvet nose. Antlered swimmer, pond weed skimmer. Daylight's fleeting, wade ashore. Bed down in the great outdoors. You notice about this book? The words are rhyming. Oh, it's nice. Look at the beautiful pictures, too. Come home, tiny hooves. Wide-eyed runner, spotted sunner. Evening sounding, scurry rush. Safely nap in wooded brush. Come home, swift legs. Furry schemer, red-tailed dreamer. Night winds blowing, trot this way. Mountain dens, your hideaway. Fox. Come home, long ears. Meadow hopper, clover cropper, twilight whispers. Time to furrow, curl up tight inside your burrow. Wild-tailed splasher, cascade crasher, ears cooling close to shore, slow to rest on water's floor. It says come home, shiny scales. Do you see something there that's a little scaly? The dog thinks it's interesting. I wonder what this girl's doing. She's taking notes. Come home, hard shell. Midday napper, sudden snapper, dusk's upon us, almost home. Pull inside your comfy dome. Come home, strong beak, woodland borer, bug adore, darkness beckons. Take a flight, snooze in tree hole overnight. So you notice that all these little rhyming descriptions are talking about specific animals. Come home, bushy tail, treetop dasher, acorn stasher, moon is rising, scamper climb, doze and nook till morning time. Kind of looks like our cover, doesn't it? Come home, painted wings, nectar sipper, dizzy dipper, stars are twinkling, flutter search, light upon your lefty perch. Look outside at the weather. It's changing a little bit. Remember in the beginning of the story, things were bright, colorful. We've got some orange going on there, some green leaves, a little bit of wind picking up. Now snow's starting to fall. So I think we started off in the season of fall and now we're getting into winter. And that's what happens when seasons change. This way, small boots, brave trailblazer, bright stargazer, cabin's toasty, blanket soft, snuggle deep in sleeping loft. I think she's going with the small boots. Every creature's tucked in tight, woodland dreams whirl round tonight. Now they're nice and warm at home. There's nice little drawings of all of the animals. That's what she was doing on her little notepad, drawing pictures. Little sketch. And she did a nice job. There is our winter wooded scene. I hope you like that book. And you'll be able to see how the seasons are changing once you go outside. So, let's talk about our letter of the week. I chose the letter C because we talked about a bird called a cardinal. That begins with the letter C. And also the word car, cupcake, caterpillar, crab, castle, cat and cow and clown all begin with the letter C. So look around today and listen for words. If you see or hear anything that begins with the letter C, tell an adult and say, that's our letter of the week. Nice little job for you to do. That's your assignment. Also, we have a lot of books here at the library. These are just a few of them, all about animals in winter. You can, again, request them. Not sure if you'll be able to come in and browse because, like I said, I'm not sure when we're going to be open again. But also in our lobby, we've got some activity books with winter pictures of animals in the snow that you can come in and take. And we've also got some crayons. So come on in and get your little winter activity while they last. So I hope you all have a nice cozy week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.